welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to your mid-month March 2024 reading at Tarot Solar Sun Studio with me, Caro. Just checking the health of our live stream now. Let me check. Okay, we are connected. Now we are going to read into the mid-month. So this is just before the eclipses of Libra and Aries by the end of March and also beginning of April. So things gonna get intensified for many of us. Before that, I wanted to give a heads up and some transitional reading into these times. It's been hard. It has been very hard. So I know also for you as well that it was hard. It's not easy. I hope with these readings we can read into some situations to enlighten some perspectives in the reading and to offer a guidance around them. This is what we are aiming at. So, Leo friends, these are of course general readings. They are for the Leo collective, Leo consciousness. That's why it may not resonate for everyone watching. Please check your other astrological placements, or if that also works for you, or check out any other reader who can also bring. I'm sure my colleagues are also try their best to bring these readings to you. So all good. Thank you so much. Now let's begin. Let's begin what we can have. Wow. Okay, Leo. Let's go ahead and find out our first card. What Leo consciousness need to know for this mid-March 2024, Leo consciousness, Leo collective for the March 2024. Let's see what are some energetical patterns showing up for you, Leo. So here we have a Four of Wands influence. Oops. Just leave itself. Leave itself to the ground. Okay. Maybe it's already trying to tell us something. We will find out that. The next message, Nine of Swords. Oh, okay. So here the Four of Wands is what we have established lately, or what we have been establishing all this time. With a place, with a person, with a situation, and thinking that this thing is actually gonna bring some peace, some freedom from strife, some new happenings. But it seems now we are worrying about this. So something giving us a worry, something is so much occupying our thoughts about this place, person, situation, people, group. Let's find the next card, Two of Swords, which is making us to, with the Two of Swords, we actually, we can overly intellectualizing the situation in order to refrain from the emotional, this compound. Because here in the end we are closing our heart as well to find that what is simply right thing to do, like not involving any emotional energy, but rather like the social dynamic of a situation. This is a Libra card. It's actually minor and very minor justice card in the minor arcana. But here we may be a bit blindfold to see some aspects in our situation. Actually, in this one, you may really need a feedback, like a second opinion, that you may have some hard time to understand how it is actually received or seen, like by others from maybe environment, or like some social awareness of this situation. So maybe there is some hardship for you to see that. The next message, we have the Seven of Wands. Now, Seven of Wands is like me against all odds. And what has been challenging for us, our boundaries, our ability to also overcome obstacles, or where we are standing, we are not leaving it. It's like we don't want to change our idea. Actually, you are displaying that quality of the fixed sign. But before the eclipse, of course, now this is happening, but when eclipse hits, of course, you may also find yourself like you got to be flexible with some things. You have someone approaching you, offering you their cup, and maybe giving you an apology for the, how to say, for the noise they create, or the glitch they create, or for the, with regards to mirroring our first card, with regards to the, that thing you thought that you were happy in it. The Knight of Cups energy in your reading is definitely inviting others at this time to your story. So it may include a person approaching you. It may include some affection, some apology. It can be something like a message of love, you know, that may have a romantic quality, claiming to be true love. I will clarify it though, okay? I will see if this is really the true love element. To be honest, this person, this can be also you, by the way, who is making these to another person, but then no more struggling with your feelings. It can be like, or finally opening up, or someone who no more struggling with their feelings. I mean, obviously they do not want to sound like Karen from Human Resources, right? So they may like opening their heart here, or you may be also opening your heart. So, so actually this is telling us the emotional involvement of people in this situation, like some emotional aspect has been gained, reached. So, and maybe this is the message you were like you were awaiting, and they were also maybe try to get across, or the message you wanted to get across, like finally some declaration maybe, and some proposal what hasn't been actually like maybe left half finished, but maybe deep down within you, you are resisting this idea. So this can be literally a lover, it can be a friend, it can be a co-worker, it can be someone who is honest, intelligent, willing to aid you, give you a hand in something. Maybe like someone really don't want to lose you, Leo. Someone don't want to lose you. So in this way, something is likely to opening your heart there. Actually, your heart is already open in this reading, I have to say. You just like you are just like trying to understand what is really worth to open up it for, right? Yeah, and the Nine of Swords energy, of course, in the beginning is this situation you have been worrying about for some time. Something has been felt like sleepless. So literally didn't give you good sleep. There is something here literally couldn't make you sleep. Literally it caused tension, unhappiness, maybe a few regrets. Thoughts wise, it just popped in your mind. And you don't want to like troubled actually by these things anymore. So you know, sometimes actually it's not the situation or the person, but someone comes and actually triggers that deeply rooted issues within us, or the repressed ones, or things we couldn't confront. Now it's like they trigger this, and I mean, let's say it's been triggered, so it just, you know, resurfacing, and it's actually creates that mental torture. In a way, actually, all the circumstances are pushing and forcing you to change the attitudes, beliefs, or how it should be or shouldn't be, supposed to be, you know, this kind of thing. In the end, this is a 9, my friends. This is a 9. And with the 9 energy, there is always a sense of competition, actually. It's that peak point we reach, at least in the mind-wise, but where we reach, we don't like it. Okay, so this is creating the problem, Leo. So then some changes you have been required to do is like, it's like saying, you know, Leo, maybe I want to forecast a better future for myself. And for the sake of it, I'm going to change the way of thinking about this place, this person, with this situation. Because this is not helping me. This is not helping me. This is really bad for me. So that, I think you are awakening to something. And I also see some Leos, actually, maybe you just want to actually cry your heart out. But the Two of Swords energy at the center also telling me that you try to also keep it cool here. You try to keep it cool at some point. And it's like, you know, but you know, how much you gonna like put that facade and sometimes pretend that it doesn't exist, or like we ignore, you know. So the underlying tension actually exists there, and as it just rises up, it is bringing you that 7 of Wands, like, until they make a move for you to open up, you know. It's so the action actually taking us out of that uncomfortable situation in this reading. So then what this says, we need to speak up and communicate effectively. This is going to be very important. I mean, change must take place in a way. It's eclipse time. And we will say, and you know, it's actually, you will see this person showing up, but this doesn't mean that you're gonna accept back, or you will be back in a person's life. But that communication, like, we couldn't want to face, or you know, that honesty that needs to come out, so that people can know where they stand, other than just pushing each other away or closing, you know. At least people can know. And like, let's remove this blindfold and now look at our situation like more honestly. Okay, so honestly is the way to go here. Honest way is the way to go. Okay, so we can, yes, we can talk about these, but what other elements we can add to this reading when it comes to, yes, let's get the tea leaf cards. So I'm going to now go for some context in this reading. So this is for Leo. Okay, please clarify these cards now. Let's see what we are going to have. So this is for Leo consciousness. Leo consciousness. Okay, the first message, hard work, the table symbolism, the needle and the thread symbolism. It's actually, there is a wish here. Oh, the wish that you were worrying about that didn't give you a night sleep, good night's sleep. I feel like you have been like left lonely in something. That's actually why you, it's like something was existing and gone, you know. It's that like spaced out, like, feeling. Yes, someone just left your life. We have the casket. You are about to also putting the nails on the casket. You know, you are a bit maybe harsh to yourself. Oh, this person also wants to reach out, but it's like, I mean, the casket thing happened and they want to reach out. Like, you know, you don't want to raise the debt. Is it done? Like, we, you know, it's like we need to confront last time, you know, raising the debt from where they are like lying. We have the birds, there is news, but it seems maybe you do not want to connect. Wow, a person, wow, Leo, this may go like, for instance, you are not turning to a person's calls, texts, or I don't know, like you don't want the communication, and literally they like show up on your door this time. So, well, this can be a bit, you know, of course, where you stand with your boundaries. Would you take it as like a boundary crossing or not? That depends on you for sure. You got to seek out the information from them. And by the way, if you are also try to raise the debt from where it was like laying all this time, in your communication, if you approaching someone, there is an information you need to learn, and this needs to be revealed, because the information here, I don't know, but if you had some kind of a common place with this person, it is affecting the work element. It is affecting the foundation of something. Like a particular information is subjected to, because this person like left also some maybe responsibility, or the way that they acted, it's just putting you in a position now, what am I gonna do this now alone? Have they like, maybe it's you were working with them, now they leave and now they are back, or maybe some Leos are hiring people or they get hired, but whatever the thing, if this person like backs again, things gonna boil up again in that place. I do see here like you have been doing all the hard work by yourself maybe. That's why you are very actually, you know, the casket energy is like, then where were you all this time, you know? And you had to maybe accomplish something, your common dream together, a wish has been granted, but without them. You know, like a great miracle happened, but without them. It's like you couldn't even feel happy about it because maybe that was a common ideal before. Okay, so yeah, it can happen for sure. It can happen. These things happen. We are human and we come from these sometimes super vulnerable and fragile situations. It's hard to keep it together sometimes, and it's okay if you can't keep it together. I mean, if something really shows resistance, you show resistance, there can be trauma responses. What matters is to be able to talk about them, to be able to like bring them out, you know, to make known to ourselves. And then we start to process that thing. We try to understand about the problem, being curious about something. To be honest, like there is a situation I go through now. I mean, it's just really super frustrating and overwhelming. It's my second cat, Poopy. My second cat, Poopy. Well, his health is not doing well, and so he needs a quality treatment with her breath, with his breathing and lungs. There is a problem, and if necessary, maybe operation or even chemotherapy. But the thing is that I try to be curious about the process, always welcoming the insights that the doctors, for instance, bringing me in the examination of his. I think to myself what I can do for him. You know, I try to be curious about the process because my mood also affects him. So yeah, I mean, there are really, it's hard to manage sometimes. I can understand. we can be in that place of difficulty. I think what will be helpful for you, information, perspective, new information, bringing the information, taking that information, learning about that information. It's gonna make sense for you. It's gonna make, because the fire energy, you need the air. Air is the information. That's why Leos actually, you know, organically there is a compatibility between the air and the fire signs. So here, this information, there is an information you need to hear, and then like you're gonna relax around it. Maybe this eclipse can bring this to him. Oh, that was like that actually. Maybe we didn't have to worry about it. You know, so this is something important, I think, to acknowledge. Now, I want to get some oracle cards for you, Leo. Okay, now for those Leos who are writing, who are into creative projects, being hired as editors, or is there something editorial in your life, or like recording something, taking the record of something. I mean, to be honest, in whatever project, it's okay, yeah. The benefits from outside help and support, the benefits, I think that, yeah, you need that information, you need that second thought, you need that. It's that the reading is actually trying to tell you, look, we see your situation. It says it's okay, difficult, but reach out, ask for help, use the benefits of others, outside help, use their perspectives, use their support. It can be, let some people do the editorial stuff of your life for you, okay? It's okay, it's okay. Ask for help, ask for assistance, ask for a perspective, because yeah, that's what we were like saying while examining the Two of Swords. It's gonna make you to get informed and getting out of that blindfold. It's gonna open your heart and the life energy. Yes, because it's safe for you to receive when you ask the help. So it says the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world, it says. Wonderful message, yes. Opening yourself. Maybe it doesn't mean you're gonna just fully get this person to your life, or here there is something in the exchange. It's not transactional, but exchange. Okay, so some exchange needs to happen. When it happens, when also makes that information, knowledge flows into the dialogue, into the energy, into the equation, it uplifts something from you. So that's a good thing. It's good for mental health. It's good for spiritual health. It's good for physical health, of course. It is making you to like, I mean, like things become easier for you to process, Leo. This is the thing. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you need to, if you need a personal consultation from me, for those who doesn't know, I conduct these live streams in the channel where I answer your questions. You can come and ask your question after your donation. So this is how it works. So if you need any help, any hand at this time to tarot guidance, I will be right there assisting you, Leo. Thank you so much. Okay, take good care. I hope these eclipses will treat us well and we will go through them easier together, hopefully. Thank you so much, Leo Collective. Please take good care. Bye-bye.